Yeah. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Seun T, and we're not about to do a reaction. So we are here with the two lyrical titans who have been going at each other, but yeah, Mex Cortez from Tanzania and King B from Cameroon. So, how do you guys feel about being here, guys? How do you guys feel about being here?
Am I going first or him?
Ladies first, yeah, ladies first. Let's go.
No, the bitch should go first.
Ah,
Okay, okay. This was supposed to be a civil conversation. Seems like it's about to turn into something else. Yeah.
all right.
I
I mean, I feel good, man. I feel good. I feel like, listen, this King B is the first guy that I've ever done a diss song for. I've never done a diss song for anybody. I've been in rap battles, I've been in freestyle battles, but never actually concentrated on someone in a song and say, I'm dissing this dude. You know what I mean? Like, I actually didn't take the time to do that to other people. So I did it to King B, and it brought the best out of me. It brought the best out of him. At the end of the day, the fans got what they want, and it was perfect. It was perfect for the culture, for African hip hop. This whole thing started when I mentioned Cameroon. Maybe King B took it as me disrespecting the country, but when I said Cameroon, I really meant rappers. I didn't mean Samuel Eto'o. I didn't mean anyone. I meant the rappers, the hip hop rappers. Because that's how MCs are. We fucking punch. That's how hip hop goes. Yeah, like over the years with the history of hip hop, that's how everything goes. So okay. Man, I'm happy. I'm actually happy that this actually happened. I'm happy that he replied on time. He actually went with the 48 hours rule, which was perfect. Because other people will be like,
Okay, I think your network is Oh, it's my network. It's my network, my lord. It's my network. Jesus Christ. And this is cool. Can you guys hear me?
who's just talking?
My network is trash. I apologize.
we
No worries,
understand,
man, no
brother. We understand. It's all good. So y'all heard from Mex. I think
Yeah, so King
with
Vic.
me it's just I want to say blessings to the entire African continent. Shout out to my brother from the East, Mex Cortez. Shout out to all the countries in the East. I cannot name all these countries. I'll just say shout out to all the countries in the East. Shout out to the countries in the West, North, and South. It was, as a matter of fact, a good exercise. I can tell you that. As far as hip hop is concerned, for those who do not know, beefing or diss record has been a part of hip hop since its creation, since its inception. It has always been a part, and the way people perceive it is different in Africa, especially in Africa. And you got to agree with me, hip hop is still very, very early in Africa. It's still going through its early stages. So it's a lot of these things they don't understand. It is our responsibility, me, Mex Cortez, and the other rappers and MCs in the African continent, to let the fans understand certain things. So, well, it's a pleasure being here in front of all Africans and talking to Cortez. Actually, he brought the best out of me. Yeah, he did. And as far as beat music is concerned, because I didn't see, like, the whole time it's not my first diss track. I never got the reply for the other one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I felt like, okay, there was still nobody. You feel me? But he hung up. Like he hung in there. Okay. If I could say that. He hung in, and it was a pleasure. Shout out to him.
Okay. Okay. So now we've talked about how you guys feel here, and we can see that you're both happy, or you're both okay, or at least at the very least with the idea of being here. So now I want to ask, how comfortable, right? What were the reactions to your diss tracks? What do you think were the reactions to your diss tracks? How did it feel, the reactions you got to your respective diss tracks? King B.
Oh, me?
Yes.
The way people took it?
Yeah.
Listen, there is one thing I know about Africa. When it comes to rap music, it's two aspects. that they respect in Africa. They respect the dancing part, the partying part of hip hop, and the dissing part. But they respect the dissing part more when it comes to hip hop. They prefer, I don't know if this is an old tradition or a kind of slave mentality, but our people love to see us feud against each other, first of all. And that's why most of the times it doesn't end at the level of just diss track. The fans go crazy, attacking the artists and insulting these countries, which I do not stand for. Being a Pan-Africanist, I do not stand for that. So I just want to let, like, I was not surprised that the whole Africa went crazy. I mean, like, not everybody, rap hip hop fans, like organic hip hop fans,
Yeah.
they know what it is. They know what it is. It's a certain point that we do not cross. But there are other people that got involved because they're happy to see, you know, of course, two Africans feuding. And well, if that's something we got to do to put hip hop in its proper place, then okay.
Okay, so Megs, what were the reactions to your diss track? How did you feel about the reactions you got?
Is this for the people who reacted to the diss track or just responses?
The general responses from the audience, like from the
Okay.
fans, the message
So
you got, all of that.
last night, I sent King B the video I sent you. Last night I was out partying. Around I went there at 7 p.m. There was this dude who walked up to me. He's like, "Yo, Mex Cortez, how you doing, man? I just heard that you're beefing with this guy in Cameroon." I was like, "Okay, did you see that on Twitter, Facebook? Where did you see it?" It's like, "No, I heard it on the radio,
Wow.
Tanzanian radio, talking about this." Yeah, so yeah, Clouds FM, and this is like the #1 radio station here. The people, they call it the people station. You know, there was something I talked about in the last interview. I said hip hop is really not respected here the way it should be respected. In Tanzania, it's kind of behind because all the hip hop artists are going for the trend. They're all going for what Diamond is doing, what a certain music type is gonna get the money, or this type of music is the type of music that's gonna make the shows. You know, like here, people don't make money out of YouTube or other stuff. They just relate to shows. They want to go to shows and make the money out of shows. So when that guy came to me and said, "I just heard this shit in the radio," I was like, "What? Social media is the strongest motherfucker in this bitch."
It is.
and this is what we're actually winning in. We're actually winning because we are using social media to the best of what we can get out of it. You know, because in TZ, if they don't play your music video on the TV or in the radios, they'll be like, "We didn't hear you in the radios." So I'm like, nah, Chris Brown didn't bring his song to your radio, but you played him because you saw him on social media.
Yeah.
So that means you can also see my songs in social media. So do not wait for Mex Cortez to blow up and represent Africa, representing Tanzania in Africa. Then you come to me and say, "Oh shit, Mex Cortez is our own." Don't tell that to me later. Tell that to me right now as I'm fighting for our country.
Okay.
You get me?
Yeah.
So, you know, the response was great, but I was disappointed with my own Tanzanian fans. They didn't actually, there was only, every video I would see 2-3 comments from Tanzania. The rest is just Kenya, Ghana, Cameroon, Sierra Leone, but never seen like Tanzanian comments there. Why? Because they do not even understand what I'm saying. They don't take the English language seriously. They want you to rap in Swahili only. I'm like, dude, I can rap in Swahili. I already proved to you guys. I already killed your MCs in Swahili in freestyles battle. I want to do that again. I want to take this shit 255 to the world. I want to take 255 to the world. This is the plan. But y'all ain't supporting it. So when you come in the comments and say, "Yo, Mex, you good, but what did you say again?" You get me? Like, they want to support, but they do not understand what you were saying. So this is sad news for me, but it's all good because it will reach a time when social media will take off and the whole world will, I mean, right now the whole world is connected with social media, but Tanzania, East Africa wise, we're going to get to a place that only the social media, only the rappers or the MCs or the artists who use social media properly are the ones who are going to get the best benefits out of it. So
Okay.
the
Okay.
responses were amazing.
Okay, okay. So you mentioned something just now, Mex Cortez. So now I have to ask that same question to King V. What do you think social media impact has been on hip hop so far, like in recent years, in this year, for instance? King V.
I mean, you cannot refute the fact, you cannot deny the fact that social media has a certain way of connecting the world. Keeping hip hop or rap aside, there's a certain power that social media is wielding right now. It has the capability of connecting people from Russia with people from the United States,
Yeah.
of connecting people from Iceland and connecting people, you know, from the south of the globe. So with social media, let's use it as an instrument, as other domains or other genres of music and businesses are using it. We're going to use it the same way, you know, to spread the culture of hip hop and to reach the corners of the world. And there's one thing Mex said over there that I think, as Africans, I got to be honest, as Africans, all our countries, like our countries, his country, my country, the countries in the West, East, North, South, we have an identical problem. We have the same problem I have in Cameroon. It's the same problem Mex Cortez has in Tanzania. We got to accept that. He just said, so people reach out to him when this situation was going on, like, oh, Mex, you're good and stuff. But how have you supported the brother? The brother is trying to put Tanzania on the forefront. He's flying that flag. Like, how have you supported that brother? You feel me? And I think language is not the problem. Mex, I got to tell you this. They understand what type of...
They do.
However
you know
speak,
why? Because when they're in the clubs, when a Drake song plays, when a Mick Mill song plays, they sing every fucking word. But when I do it, the way they do it, they feel like, oh shit, our favorite rappers can't do this, so we just have to put this guy under. We cannot push this guy because the rappers that we are trying to push are dummies. They can't rap like these youngsters, and it starts from those rappers who are at the top, because they can't do what these youngsters are doing right now.
Exactly.
Bilingual art, English and Swahili. We mix it up. We're trying to balance the whole fan base. But they're like, you know, as a young rapper, don't rap in English. You know, just stick to Swahili. You need to be locally known before you're internationally known. I'm like, fuck that. Fuck your formula. What if I can be internationally known before I get locally known? What if? Shoma Josie, South Africa. She did poetry in Tanzania. Nobody supported her with her poetry. She was like, okay, I'm going back to South Africa. I'm doing my
same problems
whatever.
Cameroon got the same problem.
And now she's a big deal. Now Tanzanians are going back to her and saying, oh shit, let's do a collabo, man. You know what I mean? Like, you always been Tanzanian, but that's after. You never asked for it before.
Exactly. Okay. I'm trying to say, like, they don't have a problem with understanding what you're saying. It is just the failure to accept that you are able to do it the same way Drake is doing it in the States.
Exactly.
And it's a slave mentality. I don't like that. It's just like this.
Very much.
Oh, if anything goods come out, they're like, is this really from Africa? That's the question I do not like.
It can't be. They're like, is this from Africa? No, it can't be.
Is this from Tanzania? So are you trying to tell me Africans cannot do things at a top-notch level? Are you trying to tell me Africans cannot, like, you already single Africa out from the top spot? When I talk about slave mentality out, that's what I'm trying to say. We have geniuses over here. We have people with unlimited capabilities that can really change this continent. They watch American movies. They watch American sports. They watch American songs. They understand.
Watch American everything. They watch American.
Hey, check this out. My country has almost 300 plus local languages. You wouldn't believe. Almost.
Okay.
That's a lot. Now, can you imagine if we do not have a single language that unifies us all? Because, of course, if I speak in my dialect, maybe some other person from another part of my country cannot understand. Talk less of somebody from Tanzania. If you speak in Swahili,
Oh my. Oh, here we go again. Man, I need to sue this network company.
Sean,
Bruh.
Sean is
Sean,
probably
we
he right
good?
there. He right there.
Okay. So there was a time when Tanzania brought artists like T.I., Rick Ross, Jay-Z, but when they come here, they do the show, they get paid, they do the show, and then they just
Hype
go
them
back
up. People are excited to see
because
them.
because the medias don't want to connect them to the proper artists that they can work with, because
Of course.
the top rappers,
Of course.
the top rappers who are actually the so-called mainstream artists cannot do a song with Jay-Z because they don't even know a single word of English or how to rap in English.
Exactly.
But us who are who have that capability of doing that, we don't get that connection. So after that, there's this famous DJ in Tanzania called DJ Diomi. He was with I don't know if you know Idris Sultan. He's a famous comedian in Tanzania. He once saw one of my videos on Instagram. Then what he said was, I'm surprised whenever they bring international artists, they never connect them to artists like this, because that's when we can build something.
Exactly.
We have firepower, they have firepower.
They
Let's bring it together and do something. Do not connect them with some garbage artists just because they're mainstream, but they can't do shit.
I can tell you this. I can tell you this.
Yeah,
We have somebody like Rick Ross come to Africa and go to these countries. 80% of the time, the artists that go receive these artists or maybe take part in the concert. Afro-pop artists. Either the whack or the Afro-pop artists, or they're doing a different genre.
Afro-pop, which is which? Like, doesn't make sense.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah, so the connecting of the dots is where we are failing.
Okay, let me stop you guys there. Let me stop you guys there. Now we have mentioned something which is one of the failings of the hip hop community in Africa generally. All right. So these failings happen to be in all our different countries in Africa, because or maybe with the exception of South Africa, all right, because our hip hop industry in most African countries is at a minimal level, a lesser level than it should be. So I think
I'll tell you Sierra Leone. I'll tell you Sierra Leone to put them in there.
Personally,
Sierra Leone is big.
I think that this is where
language you bring.
I think this is where collaborations come into play. All right.
Yeah.
Like you said, Mex Cortez, like you said, if you can blow internationally, if you can make it international before you make it locally, why not? So I think this is
why not?
So what do you think about the idea? I'll start with you, Mex Cortez. What do you think about the idea of collaborations for artists who are not yet mainstream in each country?
That's a great idea. That's where we should actually start. That's where we should start and build from there. Because let's say I do a collabo with King B, and then we the song is out and all. You never know who will make who will blow up and do something bigger. But when he blows up, let's say King B blows up out in the world, he gets a show in the States and do some big shit, he can always refer to me and say, oh shit, I have a collab with Tanzanian guy called Mex. We can always call him over and get that Tanzanian fan base here and do something. So that's when the whole connection part works out, when you start connecting the dots slowly. So collaborating is the first thing that we need to do. That's why I reached out to Lyrical Joe. I just DM'd him. I said, listen, bro, I like what you're doing. Let's collab. And he checked out my shit and said, oh, shit, you're good. Let's do it. You know, but you do that to a Tanzanian artist who's being played in the radio 24/7. He won't even answer you.
He wouldn't answer
even
you.
when you meet in person, he would say, oh, shit, you DM me? Let me check. I don't see your DM. He's deleting your DM. He's telling you that why he's deleting your DM.
Wow.
Because I'm trying to clown him and say, I DM'd you. I have the message right here. Look at it. And he's actually trying to find it on his phone while I already showed him, you know? So there's this holding on, you know, like there's a wall created For this is, I'm talking about Tanzania. I don't know about Cameroon or other countries. I'm talking about
It's
Tanzania.
the same thing. I can tell you that.
It's
We
a
have the
There's a
same
wall
problem.
they create. There's a wall that.
Hello.
It's just be a little patient. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Bruh, I'm sorry. I've had to switch to
Yo,
it.
are they scamming your internet? What are you doing?
I don't know what's going on, man. I feel like shooting somebody at the network office. I don't know. It's crazy. But I just
Yo, Seun T.
yeah.
Listen, we're
Mex Cortez was
in
already
three
throwing
countries. We
shots
need
at
to
your
respect.
country.
We need to respect that the fact that we're in 3 countries right now. So
Okay. Okay. So I think it's time, King B. Let's
Yeah.
say your opinion on collaborations. You're an artist who has also done a collaboration with Caldenero from Sierra Leone. So yeah, tell us about what you think how collaborations help artists from across Africa.
I think I'm one of those people who could attest to the fact that collaboration does great to an artist. So when I started, as I said, I've been 6 months since I came, mainstream, came back to rap. It's been 6 months, and the places I've been to, the places my name has gone to, I'm forever grateful to the fans. But this would not have been possible without my collaboration with Caldenero. I'm gonna be honest to you, Seun T. 60% to 80, I think, of my fans are from Sierra Leone.
Yep.
I'm talking about facts. Most of my fans are from Sierra Leone. Not because
I've seen that.
not not but don't play with my Sierra Leoneans, they're gonna come for you. You feel me? But then Cameroon is my home, and the 40% of Cameroonian fans are die-hearted hip-hop fans, and I appreciate it. All I need is like 20% of die-hearted rap fans, and I'm contented with that.
Okay.
You feel me? So the collaboration actually exposed to unify Africa via rap music and hip-hop.
Yeah.
So
See, what you're saying is exactly what happened to me with Kenya.
exactly.
When Calligraph dropped Yes Bana, he did a Yes Bana freestyle, and I did he did a challenge. Then I jumped on it. I was definitely one of those
I think I've seen that.
clips that.
I've seen that.
Huh? Yeah, I was definitely one of those clips that he posted, and he went crazy over it. After that, he did the Luanda Magere. I jumped on it because Kenya actually understands hip hop in a way that they don't care about what you're spitting, whether it's Swahili or English. They appreciate bars.
Okay.
So I find myself saying the same thing that King B said, that his second home is Sierra Leone. My second home is Kenya because
Okay.
of that. Because TZ don't appreciate when I rap in English, but when I do it in Swahili, they'll be like, "Oh shit, this Indian is fucking up. He's fucking our shit."
Okay.
Now that brother,
So yeah, man.
Okay.
that brother right there is black as it goes.
Okay.
That brother is nothing less of an African. That brother probably blacker than I am.
I
Oh,
might need to go bald and just leave my beard. Let my beard
Nah,
grow. Just
nah.
go bald and let my.
okay. So the next question I'm going to ask is a question I'm very sure the fans are itching to hear an answer to. All right. Will the two of you be doing a collaboration? Will the both of you?
Who are you asking that first?
Anybody
him
can go first. Anybody can go first.
It's probable.
Okay.
It's probable. It's a high probability of that happening. Because how do we bury the hatchet? How do we show people how to unite Africa through our music if we do not do a collaboration? Like,
Exactly.
it's the music that we want to use, so we got to use this instrument. And I got to tell the whole
This
continent.
is a boxing
they have
match. It's a
everybody.
sport. We did the sport.
Before,
Now let's do business. We did the
yes,
sport.
before,
Now let's
like
do.
before this interview, because a lot of people might think the whole beef situation was staged. It was never staged. I got to be clear on this. Me and Mex was a cat in the rat. Like, we were not saying
No, for real, man. For real.
after this was real shit. We was getting on each other's grill. We was, you know, guns pulled, triggers ready to fire. But then we still, my convictions are still what I respect the most, which is to unify Africa. I'm no politician. I'm no religious fanatic. I am a rapper, a hip hop artist. So I'm gonna use my culture to unite Africa. And just to be clear, I'm saying this again, hip hop, rap music is an African culture. Deep down, it started and originated down here. So most of the times, ignorant people call hip hop a foreign culture. Hip hop is blacker and more African than they could ever think, than anything that comes up right now. So we're gonna use this collaboration. We're gonna squash this beef, bury the hatchet, and move on to show the bigger artists. I just want to say this: the bigger artists, the bigger rappers in Africa. So when you see me actually taking Caldenero as a brother, it's because before we became that close, he explained to me the things that made him say what he
said. That's a different question entirely. We'll get to that.
I shouldn't cross. Okay. But then I'm saying our objective is to unite Africa using our craft.
Okay.
But Mex gotta apologize for mentioning Cameroon.
Mex. Mex. Now tell us, how do you feel, all right, about this collaboration that will be happening between the two of you? How soon should we expect it?
I did this for the fans, bro, not you. But listen, man, I'm actually I love doing collaborations with other countries, especially in Africa, because this is when we're building the main goal is to unite Africa. USA, United States of Africa. This is what we want, you know? So doing this, Tanzania, Cameroon never happened. Tanzania, Ghana never happened till I collaborated with Lyrical Joe. So these collabos gotta be there. So the flags can keep, you know, waving and saying, oh shit, Africa is actually uniting. There's no one fighting with each other. It's just a lyrical fight. It's a sport. So, you know, a lyrical exercise, as King B said. But at the end of the day, we got to make sure we bring out the songs. We bring out something that the people can listen to and say, this is Africa. This is what Africa is made of. Now it's time to take Africa to the world and actually go against those people that say they're the hip hop artists, the USA artists, the European artists who say they got hip hop. No, Africa got hip hop. Hip hop started from Africa. Africa, if you know the history of hip hop, Africa Bambata, that's where actually it started. When what's his called, DJ Kool Herc did the house party and
exactly
1979 or something. He came with this thing called Africa Bambata. And this was a Zulu name from the south. So it just originated from Africa.
It's an African culture. Straight up.
So we gotta make sure we save hip hop and you know, prove our point.
Word.
Okay. So King B. Yeah, we were speaking about Caldenero, your collaboration with Caldenero, and how close it has made you guys. All right. So I would like you to speak a bit on your relationship with Caldenero.
All right. So the thing is, before the my diss track against to Lyrical Joe, before my diss track, me and Caldenero had never spoken. As a matter of fact, I had watched his diss track Kenyatta against the OG. I became a fan of both Calligraph Jones and Caldenero. If you've been following, their names are always in my top 5 in Africa.
Yep.
So before that, I've been a fan of both rappers. and a lot of other rappers that I used to name drop. So when I drop One Stone, boom, Sierra Leone is like, wow, they listen to it. You know, as I said, Sierra Leone is really big on rap music. They're not a big country. They're not the richest country in Africa. But then when it comes to rap music and hip hop,
Yeah, big.
they are big.
Yeah.
I gotta be like, rap music is the #1 genre in that country. And that's what we've been trying to, you know, put in place. So he reached a friend of his, I think a member of his crew, you know, we started talking online and I'm like, oh, you from Sierra Leone? He like, yeah. He said he belonged to Black Leo. That's Caldero's, you know, label and you know, his crew and shit. Boom, I'm like, oh, so you there with the Last King? You're like, yeah. I'm like, all right, can you like give me his number and shit? So he reached out. Caldenero was like, yeah, give the brother my number. I bet you at that time, Caldenero was the shit. He's still the shit. I'm saying, like, between me and him at that time, I was really looking up to him. We had not, you know, spoken. So for him, I saw the humility and the down-to-earth nature of that brother. He just sent his number to me and started talking to me. Seun T, I can tell you this. That has not even happened in my own country. It hasn't happened. When I came up, One Stone was big in my country. They knew me right here. You feel me? But Caldenero was the first to reach out from another country. Well, I don't overlook it. We all Africans. A brother from another country can reach out. We're all one. So when he reached out, I saw how, you know, he preached to me about his dream to unite Africa. This were his real words. He said, King B, I want hip hop to be like this in Africa, where rappers from New York go down south to Atlanta and do a collabo, and the fans come together and, you know, create good music. I want to see how fans from an artist from the West Coast, California, could go to Chicago and do a collaboration. That's how we got to move. So his problem is some of these brothers who so-called big rap artists in Africa, they monopolize the music, they monopolize the genre, and they do not want to open the doors to other people from other countries to reach in, irrespective of your talent. They just want to keep it for themselves. You feel me? So Caldenero is against that. Sometimes when he disses certain rappers, it's because he's not comfortable. He must have reached out. All right.
Okay. So Mex Cortez.
Yeah.
All right, now the same question I asked King B. Your relationship with Lyrical Joe. How far has the music helped? And what's your relationship with Lyrical Joe like?
It's really good. I mean, after we did the track Holy Flow, it just kept getting stronger and stronger. But yeah, man, Lyrical Joe is like one of the best in Africa. I mean, you can't deny that. That guy got bars for days. I mean, I don't know about who's he's dissing. This is hip hop. You know, you can diss anybody you like. You can speak your mind out, whatever. But when it comes to bars, that guy is like one of the best. And I mean, you can listen to him and hear like this guy is just lyrically gifted. You know, you can hear the gift that he has when it comes to lyrics. But we're close. We're actually gonna drop another jam after Holy Flow. We already talked. I mean, he's a good guy, man. You know, Africa. That guy has to represent Ghana. After Sarkodie, it's him. There's nobody else.
Okay. Now I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something. I'm not going to put it to you guys, all right? Because I don't want to how do I put this? I don't want to push much responsibility or put you guys on the spot. But I am personally hoping, and I know some of the fans are also hoping, that there will be some sort of collaboration between Lyrical Joe, Mex Cortez, and King B. Probably on the same track, probably on different tracks. Do you understand what I'm saying?
That would be nice.
I think that would be nice. I think that would be nice. You have something to say, King B?
Nah, I don't got nothing to say with that. I absolutely do not have nothing to say when it comes to.
That means you in or you out.
Nah, come on, man. Don't hold up.
So you got nothing to say. Like, are you in or you out?
Hold up. It's me and you right now. It's me and you right here. LJ is not on this interview. Okay, right here. He was right here talking to me as a man, and then I could get an answer for him. But he's not here. It's me, you. It's Tanzania. Cameroon is that's it right now.
Okay.
But then
Okay.
it's Ghana too, it's other countries, but it's me and you right here.
Okay. So yeah, this interview should have been better than this. My fault. I have to apologize. My country has lots of its lapses. I mean, Ethel has been
It's
messing.
over. I thought it's over. Really, bro?
Bruh. So
I
Next.
feel like we got more to talk about.
Next
Yeah,
week,
we do.
some more.
we do, but if it's possible, perhaps we reschedule.
What about
Yeah, that's possible. That's
What?
possible.
no, we're right here.
I can't hear you.
We're right here. Why reschedule?
The network.
Your network is your net worth.
Bruh, not this network. Maybe when the network gets better, then it will be my net worth. Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
let me know, guys. Let me know. For King B, starting with you, King B. What's your now with the Mex Cortez collaboration by the side? What are your plans next as regards collaborations?
There is. I am Master P when it comes to collaboration. What do I mean by this? No limits. Like, I do not limit myself to no country. Collaboration from Nigeria, I'm in. Collaboration from Ghana, I'm in. Collaboration from Tanzania, Kenya, I'm in. Egypt, Morocco, South Africa, Namibia, the entire African continent, my people, I'm in. Because that's my objective.
Okay.
But first I gotta focus on my single, because I don't have a single out yet. I haven't, it's just a lot. Since I came on, it's been a lot of collaborations and stuff. So I'm focusing on my single, and I could do some collabos, but then I'm expecting huge collaboration. The thing with hip hop artists is we do not limit ourselves to one genre. It's always people from other genres that attack us. We want to do collaboration with people from dancehall music, reggae, Afro pop, tribal music. We want to do it all. Like there's the nature of hip hop. We could merge ourselves with other brands, amalgamate, and create good jams. And that's what Africa has been failing to do. For example, look at what Burna Boy is doing.
Yeah.
Look at the type of, it's not just an Afro, shout out to Burna Boy. He's not just an Afro pop artist, but he's a dancehall artist. He's a hip hop artist. Now he's doing look at his album. He's doing collaboration with rap artists, you feel me? And so on. That is it. I want to urge all African brothers and sisters from different genres to pick out rappers, pick out hip hop artists, and do a collaboration with them. Because guess what? Hip hop music and rap music is the most streamed genre in the entire universe.
That's true.
It is the biggest Black culture globally. That's what they recognize us through hip hop, recognize us through sports. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Like
we don't
anywhere in the world.
Yes, it's hip hop sports.
Anywhere in the world.
He got more capabilities and abilities.
They always put the singers at the beginning. They put the dancers at the beginning. Then they know the hip hop artists will come and kill it at the end.
Guess what? We're the smartest though.
Hey, like that vibe.
Okay. So this is the thing. I have a question for you, Mex Cortez. But before we go to your question, a quick one for King B. A very quick one, King B. I know you have a project coming up. Can you tell us the name of your project that's coming up for us to expect? Very quickly, please.
This is my single.
Yep.
Not right away.
Okay.
Not right away, but what is coming before my single, I think I'm gonna drop like two freestyles. Now people be asking me, why you drop a lot of little, freestyles on and on? I came in the game through a freestyle. There's rap identity. I came in the game through a freestyle, and as a rapper, you just do not jump on and release a single. Like a single No, you gotta let people know you can play with these words and play on beat. As a rapper, Mex could agree with that. You don't rush for mixtapes or albums and shit. So I'm gonna drop Rapaholic. It's another freestyle which is coming, and maybe I'll do one more before the single. It's gonna happen real quick. So that's it. That's what's up.
Okay. So Mex Cortez. Now, you have some work coming in, right? You have some work coming in for us. So can you tell us about that, and also tell us about plans for collaborations too. Also, don't forget to tell us the title of your track, the title of your album or EP or whatever project you have coming up.
So before the year ends in December, I'm dropping an album called Monsoon Winds.
Okay.
If y'all been, I mean, King B, you good at geography?
What's that?
Do you know what monsoon winds is?
Geography.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now?
So that's the title of the album that I'm dropping in December. But
Word.
before that, I'm gonna do something with two like big artists from Tanzania, but they're not the ones I was talking about in the interview. The guys who create the walls and shit. These are the guys who actually understand
Word.
talent and they support. So I have like two people that I'm doing two big collaborations with. I'm gonna shoot a video for that. But after that, you know, get Tanzania buzzing around and saying, "Oh shit," because this is what Tanzania wants. Tanzania wants a song where you can dance. Tanzania wants a song that can get played in the clubs. It's the same as Nigeria.
Yep.
Like, you know,
Very much.
DJ should be spinning your shit for you to be living.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
it's the same shit in Tanzania. So I'm doing something for the people, two songs of what they want. But after that, it's the album. And the album, trust me, is nothing like...
Back to the culture.
Yeah, it's back to the culture. It's back to Monsoon Winds. It's back to who I am, my story, how I got to TZ, how I took over TZ, how I made a name for myself and said, yes, I look Asian, but I'm representing Africa.
Yeah,
Whether you say, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
So that's
I mean, like, if I could weigh in on that, I'm one of those people that have used that line a lot lately. This is what Africans and Black people got to understand. This is how great we are. A drop of Black blood in any race dominates. If you got a single drop of Black blood in you, you are Black as it goes. I can name them. Bob Marley. The list is long. Bob Marley is Blacker than most of us. When he fought for African freedom, African unity, he fought for our people. That is Black. Black is not only looking physically Black, but if you stand for our people, that is Black. So you got to drop of Black blood, you are Black. I'm saying that from King B.
Okay. Once again, I have to announce, thank you guys very much for this interview. All right.
That's it.
Before we go.
This is like, that's it? Like, what do you want? You want another diss track on Zoom?
I know you're gonna.
I'm gonna zoom you
you're
out.
Gonna say something foul. I know.
I'm gonna zoom you out.
Say something foul. I know him.
Hold on.
So I'm waiting.
Hold on. Before we go, you know what we always do, right? At the end of interviews. So we'll start with, let me even see which one comes before IJKLM. Okay, K comes before M. So King B, we'll start with you. All right. Now you're going to tell us what you like very much about Mex Cortez.
Honestly?
Yes, honestly. You know we do that here. That's the culture, right?
He knows that I'm gonna come to Cameroon and get all the bitches. So, you know, just leave that aside.
Okay. King B, give us a response, bro.
So, man, the thing is, to be honest, now from one man to another, from one African brother to another, from one hip hop artist, one rapper to another, from one artist to another, he's a smart guy. I could tell you that he's intelligent, and he is devoted to the fight in restoring rap, putting rap or hip hop culture in perspective. The fact that he replied to those diss tracks and short notice, the period of time made me like, okay, this was real competition for me. This is what he won. And Caldenero, I could tell you, Caldenero is gonna like you, Max. Do not follow some people and disrespect that brother. He's gonna like you. And Sierra Leone, there's one country that is gonna like you because they are big on hip hop. They are really big in hip hop, and I've had talks with them. They like facts when it comes to hip hop. So I think he's smart and he got a lot to offer as far as African hip hop is concerned.
Okay.
Shout out to him.
Okay. So Mex Cortez, now it's your turn to say what you like about King B.
Um, Look at his face.
I'm deleting your number. Say some foul and watch me block you.
Then we end this
Say
Zoom
some
call.
foul and watch me block you.
No, but listen. The fact that he obeyed the 48-hour rule, he obeyed the hip hop. This is a rule in hip hop. Most people don't know that, but 48 hours is the rule. Like, you do a diss track in 48 hours, you need to get a reply, or else people are gonna sleep on you. They won't even know that you replied. You know, you need to stay heated. But the fact that this guy actually replied on time, and I really like the last track he did. That was the best King B that I heard. You know, that was amazing. There's so many lines that I listened to. I said, "Oh shit, this dude just sat down and wrote for me." You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, the first track was clowning, clowning, clowning. Second track was "I'll fuck you up." Then the third track was third track was "Let's sit down and write." You know, so that's how it was. So I appreciate it.
My problem was, you know, hip hop is not big in Africa. Most of the time, when you swing deeper, when you go really deep, how many people are gonna catch it?
Okay.
No. Now that's where you're getting it wrong. You need to go as deep as possible. You don't need to care about the fans, because why? Even the fans, they have it's a challenge to them to go Google, to go read the books. You know what I mean? Like, you're taking them to school and say, "Oh, what the fuck did King B say right here? Let me just go to Google and check it out." Don't dumb it down. Never dumb it down. Never dumb it down. Just as hard as it can get. Do as hard as it can get. But this was something good, man. This is the first experience I'm getting at dissing someone and replying on time. You know, this was perfect. I've done rap battles, I've done all that shit, but this was beautiful. Even my manager, actually, last night, his name is Lufu, 41 Records. I'm in the studio right now. He was actually thanking me, "Yo, Mex, you need to collab with King B. I know there's been beefs and all that, but I appreciate the fact that you guys did it as a sport. You punch, he punches back. You punch, he punches back. You know, so right now you guys need to do a song and you know, like, unite."
Okay.
So I appreciate King B, man.
All right, guys. All right. Now, I wish we could go on and on, but me, I have multiple problems right now. I have a tripping network. I have a noisy neighbor. So thanks for viewing, guys. Thanks for being.
Are you gonna let us do shout out? Are you gonna let
You're
us
noisy
do
neighbor.
shout out?
Dude is actually trying to react to the bars like, but he's like, not he's like, My neighbor's
so you guys know this.
My neighbor's gonna kick me out.
Can we give shout outs at least? There's a lot we gotta say to give shout outs to, you know, to certain people watching. First of all, I want to say thank you to the African continent.
Exactly, man.
Team.
Exactly. Shout out to Sierra Leone. Shout out to Cameroon. Shout out to TZ. Shout out to Kenya. Shout out to Ghana. Everyone.
Word.
Because these are the people who've been following on. These are the people who've been doing the reaction videos. These are the people commenting. These are the people liking. You know, like, we did something. We shook Africa.
Yeah, the thing with me is,
kind of an earthquake.
I just want to say thank you to the fans, both from the East, even the people that said foul things to me, even to some reactors. I'm give a shout out to every reactor except one, and he knows himself.
Don't call names.
I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
I know. Don't drop names. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
I'm not calling names, but he should know. Shout out to Cameroon. I appreciate the fans from Cameroon. Shout out to everybody that supported. Shout out to Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Liberia. Shout out to the whole West. Shout out to the East, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda. Shout out to all the brothers out there. And shout out to you, Seun T, for doing this. You've been a big part of this whole.
And listen, Seun T, you're gonna be the biggest. You're gonna be the biggest reactors in Africa.
He should be.
There's nobody that's gonna overpower you. You're gonna be the. You're gonna be the biggest one in Africa.
No, he
like
is.
I can see that. I see that coming. Like
he is. He already.
He is right now. I'm just saying, in like
the fans know.
2 years, people are gonna say, "Oh, I want to do a reaction just like how Seun T did." You know, like
exactly. And some other people keep tarnishing their own image and reacting to trash. Seun T, keep going, bro.
Thanks a lot.
Keep going, man. What you're doing is amazing.
Thanks for viewing, guys. Bye.